Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So first I want to do highs and hugs quickly before we get on to our project. Okay, so highs and hugs to Christine Skinner, Sew Paper Crafts, Louisa van der Veld, Helene Gloss, and Creatively Created. So thank you so much ladies for all your comments. And it is noted. Christine, yes, I love belly bands, side tucks, I love them all. I think it was who was it that said that they love butterflies. So paper crafts. I must admit, I love butterflies. I think they are so beautiful. But I never, put them on my stuff as I now started adding them. So I find them, they are very versatile and they just spruce up everything. So I'm beginning to use them a little bit more. Right, so what are we going to do? This is not a new idea by any means. And I realized I've been watching some people on YouTube, and I realized that they don't really come up with new ideas all the time. So, and yet, people view their videos. So I was like, well, let me try to come up with an idea that may be a twist on an old idea, but I don't even think this is a twist. Okay, so this is great for beginners. I've got a junk mail envelope. Actually, I was going to use a junk mail envelope that I was going to coffee dye, but I didn't get time during the day. So I went in now and I pulled this out. It says it's vellum. I don't know if it is. It doesn't feel like vellum. So this is a junk mail envelope. Well, I don't know what it is. It's an envelope, right? But you can use a junk mail. And it doesn't have a window. But if you only have junk mail envelopes that have windows, that's fine as well. The other thing is that you can, if the edge is torn off or cut off on your side, that's great. This just happens to be a new one, but as you can see, it is stuck down, and that's okay because I'm actually going to use it with the edges stuck down. So if yours is not, then you can just go and stick down the edge on the open side. Okay, so you'll need one of that. You'll need some cardboard. I'm using cardboard, but you don't need to use cardboard. You can use coffee dyed paperweight paper or coffee dyed copyweight paper, right? And you can just fold it long ways in half. All right, and then just glue it up to make it stronger. I'm just pulling out things from my stash so that I can start finishing off my stash. Right, so I'm going to use this, but I'm not going to use the entire thing as well. Okay, I've not done a prototype on it, so I'm just going to wing it. That's what you'll need. You'll need some ephemera, okay, you know, to decorate it. And you'll need an eyelet or an eyelet setting tool. If you don't have an eyelet, okay, that's not a problem as well. I'll explain to you the other way of doing it. Okay, and then what else do you need? I've got some lace here, your paper, your scissors, your glue, your pencil, your cutter, if you're using a cutting device. Yeah, so kind of those kind of things that you'll need. Right, so let's get started. What am I doing? I am doing like an accordion pocket or an accordion envelope made out of junk mail. Okay, if you don't have junk mail, you don't need to use junk mail. You can just fold a paper like that and glue the one side like that side there, and then you have the pocket that the strip that you will need, because it will mimic this. Reason is there's going to be a fold on this side and a fold on that side. So if you take this and you do that, there's a fold on that side, and if you glue it here, that edge is also sealed. Okay, so you can do that. You don't have to do it with this, but because I've got quite a bit of this, then I'm going to be using it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to take this paper or this envelope and just fold it in half. That's basically what I'm doing. Oh gosh, I have no idea where my stuff is. That's what happens when you just come and sit down to craft, hey, without preparing. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. Right, that's my first thing. So what I want to then do is that I want to cut. Okay, I want to cut a long strip, even though I'm not going to be using all. I mean, let's see if I can get away by doing it this way. Not really, because I want to cover this part as well. Okay, I want to cover that part as well. Okay, but if I didn't want to cover it, you know, I could do that. Maybe let's do that. Let's do that, so we have a contrast in our paper. Okay, we'll do that, right? Because these two look pretty cool together. Right, so I'm thinking maybe I'll use this side here. I'll use maybe that side there because it's got a little bit more happening on it. It's got a little bit more happening on it. Something, where did you learn to speak English? Right. So I'm just going to mark a line over there, right? And this is an A4 page, but this is still too long. So I'm going to cut it off just now over there, right? So I've got an A4 page that I'm using the shorter part of, okay, or the width of, right? No, yeah, the height of, if you're using it landscape, okay? So I'm just going to put my little mark over there because that's where the envelope ends, because I want this part to be as wide as the envelope. Okay, all right, and then I'm going to cut that out quickly. So ladies, I just want to thank all of you that are watching my videos, commenting, and even giving me a thumbs up. So I'm so glad that you are with me today, and I appreciate you. And you know, I'm so glad you're following me on my YouTube journey, and I hope that I provide some inspiration to you, and I hope that you take my idea, either use it as it is or change it up for what you want to do with it. So I'm going to give you measurements, but I mean, really, I'm just giving you the measurements just in case you want to do one from scratch and you don't have an envelope, then you kind of have an idea of what we are working with, if you could say that. Okay, so this is 3 3/4 wide, and high it is 1 2 3 about 4 1/4 inches, and in centimeters that would be wide. It would be a 9.5 wide and 10.5 tall. Okay, all right, so that's the measurements that we have going here. Yeah, so now what I'm going to do with this is that I'm going to open it out. I'm going to glue this up properly now, because it's half glued and half not glued, and I need it to be fully glued. Now, sorry, I can tell you that I did a very bad thing to my glue. I forgot to close the top of it. So let's hope that it's going to not be angry, and that it's going to actually work. So I'm just going to glue the right on the top, just this part over here, that part. Okay, and then also just this part going down until it meets that little flap over there. Okay, so on that side, and I'm going to do the very same thing on this side over here, just where it's opened out, you know. So that's all I'm going to do, and then just run a bit of glue down the side as well. Yeah. So if you are new to my channel, welcome, and I am glad that you are with us, and I hope that you do enjoy it here, and that you will go and watch you know, the videos of the past to give you some inspiration and ideas that you can use in your junk journal. Then the other thing I want to do now is that I want to cut off the, you know, if you look at your envelope, it is sealed on this side and that side, because that's normally where you open it up for your letter. Okay, so I want to cut 2 holes in the, oh, not 2 holes. I want to take a sliver off on the seal sides, these 2 sides. Okay, this envelope is thick. It's really thick. So I bought it in a thrift shop. So it is definitely a thrift shop haul, and you can see that it's aged on it. You know, it's aged. So kind of pretty cool. Hey, I've got a nice aged envelope. It said it was blue vellum, but I can't feel, I mean, I can't see it being vellum. I can't see it being vellum. But I mean, I don't need it to be vellum, but it does have a really good texture. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put that in there like that. All right. Okay, so can you see we've got these 2 pockets over here? Can you see that? Okay, so what I'm going to do now, and have your fold of your envelope on the inner side. Right, so what I'm going to do is, I think I think I'm going to notch it. Okay, I think I am. But do I want to do it this way? Let's see if my punch fits in that way. No, it doesn't. Okay, fine, then I'm just going to do it this way. I was only going to put a notch on the fronts, but since my thing is struggling to get in, because it's quite a thick one, I decided, well, I'm just going to do that. And as I said, these envelopes are extremely thick, so you heard that it didn't go down easily. Yeah, so then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to distress it, because especially these edges here, right? If you do distressing, if you don't do distressing, you don't do it. It's good as well, no problems. Okay, in this part here and this part here. Yeah, so ladies, just want to let you know that sometime I think over the last few months, I mentioned that we were going to have a bit of a difference in my digital kits when it came to, I think, the month of October onwards. But with all my work commitments, I could not commit to doing that. And then I realized, guess what? It's going to be December soon, and I don't know whether I'm going to, you know, have my design team able to commit to more intensive time being spent on design, on producing videos and projects. So I might launch it maybe in November, or if I don't launch it in November, I'll launch it in the beginning of January. Okay, so can you see what I did over there? Right, now what I need to do is on this side here, so if you ladies were waiting for that, I apologize, but unfortunately I do work full-time, and this is just you know, if you follow me, you know that this is just me doing what I love best. But unfortunately it does not pay the bills, so it's not a full-time thing that I can indulge in, or that, you know, I can follow a rigid schedule and pump out videos and digital kits like everybody else. I'd love to be able to do it, but I do not have a huge following to be able to support me yeah, so you know, that's just the way it is for now. Right, so that's basically done. Now what I want to do over here is that it's looking a bit big, so let's take some stencils and add to it. As you can see, I wasn't planning this. I'm just going to use what I have over here. I don't want that one. How about this? Let's just use this. Okay. And come on. Oh yes, that is the right one. Picked it up and dropped it out. Dropped it down as well. Yeah, so just gonna add a little bit in here just to pick it up, just to make it pretty. Yeah, I think that's enough. I'm just gonna add a little more here. Yes, okay, fine. Okay, that's it, just to take away the harshness of the white. Right, so let's put that back there for now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Oh, I mentioned that might be too long, so we might need to cut it off, and I'm going to place it over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue here, here, and here. Okay, because I'm going to create a third pocket. Right, now maybe let's not glue there first. So these are insides. There's the fold of my pocket. So what I'm going to do is I am going to glue straight down here. Can you see that? Like that. What a crooked line. Oh my greatness, what a crooked line, somebody. Okay, like that. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. So what's going to happen is we're going to have concertina pockets. Yeah. Oh, maybe you should let it dry. Okay, so while I'm letting that dry, gosh, I sound so hard on myself. Yeah, so while I'm letting that dry, let's do this. Yeah, and then ladies, also I want to just, you know, once again, give a huge shout out to all the people that support me financially and watch my videos. So it's not, you know, just financial support, but my Ko-fi subscribers. I have 2 beautiful monthly subscribers. They support me on a monthly basis. Okay, so I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone that supports me on an ad hoc basis as well, right? Because I don't think I thank you enough for that. I really appreciate you. And then please, ladies, I'm making an urgent call. Not urgent, that's not the word. Like, can you see that now? Can you see that? And then when this dries, when this dries, I'm rushing it. Okay, let's not do that. I'll show you what you're gonna do. So now what I want to do is I want to bring this pocket down like that. Okay, now I can't cut it out, but I'll tell you why I'm not cutting it down. Right, and I'll give you the measurements now. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring it in. And how did I look at it and decide that? Oh well, I just eyeballed it, to be honest. I eyeballed where I think that would look nice. Okay, and maybe it is still a bit long if I think about it, but the reason is I want to put some lace on it. Okay, all right, so I'm still gonna leave that fold there, but let's cut off some. Let's cut off some just because I want to put some lace on it. Okay, like that. Right, then I'll give you proper measurements. Right, let's look at what we got here now. Let's look at what we got here. Let's also corner round. Somehow corner rounds look beautiful. Right, so using the biggest one and my corner rounder. There we go. Love it, love it. Just throwing the dirt on the side of my table here. So I'm not throwing it on the floor, although recently there seems to be lots of dirt on the floor that I have to continuously get rid of. Yeah. Right, so I'm just, right, now let's give you the measurements quickly on this. What did I do over here? Where's my ruler? Oh, there's my ruler. So from the inside pocket, I folded it about an inch after. Where this ends, that's my fold there, about an inch, okay? And how wide is, I mean, how long is the flap? It's about 2 and, what's it? 2 3/8? I think so. 2 and, yeah, it gets complicated. It gets complicated. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, so it's more than, yeah, it's, yeah, about 2 and 2/8, 3 4, yeah, 2 and 2/8 of an inch. Okay, right. Because that ruler goes into 64s and stuff like that. That's too much for my brain. Okay, so that's what I did over there now. Right, now let's see if this has dried sufficiently to show you the different pockets I have. Okay, so I have a pocket here and I have a pocket here that was created as a result of the envelope. And then I have a pocket right here in the back. Can you see that? That one there. So if I had to put a bone folder through, this is a pocket here. It was created because we glued the envelope only on 3 sides when we put it onto the base. Here, that's the envelope that I created. And then here was the other one that I created. I mean, well, as a result of the folding of the envelope. So that's 3 pockets. Reason why I folded it about 1 inch above is that I don't want to limit the items I put into it to be as tall as the pocket. So if I brought you know, I folded it right in line with that, then they would be, I'll only have that amount of space. Whereas now I have that amount of space to put whatever I need to in it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So now what we're going to do is, let's get our closure done, okay, and then let's do something, you know, decorate it. Because I think if you have the closure done, you have some kind of an idea what you were doing. So I just cut I punched a circle, right, but I also punched another circle to see which one appeals to me more. So there's a circle there. I don't know, I think this one, that one's going to work for me. Okay, so all I'm going to do is this is I think 150 GSM cardboard. Okay, I don't know, I took it out of its packaging and I haven't a clue. And I've got 2 types of black cardboard. One has a white core on it, and then it's this one here. So I don't know, I think it's 150 GSM. I could be mistaken. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to eyeball where that should go. Right, but what I'm certainly not going to eyeball is where I should punch it, because, oh goodness, am I just really bad at that? I'm really bad. Okay, so this is 1 inch. Okay, so half an inch. Half an inch is where I need to be. Okay, and then where's my half inch? I can't see it, man. I can't see it. Oh my goodness, I can't see it. There's my half an inch, right? And then using that line there's my half an inch. That's wrong. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it down. Then I'm going to punch through. How's that? Like that. And stick it down. Like that. Okay, and then punch through. Get it right now. Get it right. Okay, get it right. there. Now are you like serious? Where's it now? Oh, there's it here. It flipped. Okay, so there we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay, and then let's move it there. Yeah, so, you know, these things happen. These things happen to every one of us. So there you go. That's it. That's what I wanted. That looks better now. And then I'm going to take some ribbon. Yes, to make a closure. All right, so that's it. And I'm going to do that. Okay, like that. One is shorter than the other. I do believe that I'm correct in doing that. Sorry. Oh, come on. Righto. And in there, like that. Righto. And then just lift this one up to go around and bring it to the front and add a bow. Okay, like that. All right, so come on. You know, I struggle making bows on camera. Look at that. There you are. Not a pretty bow, but it's a bow. Okay, like that. All right. But what I like to do, I'll be honest with you, is because that bow feels like it's in the air, then what I like to do is I like to bring it back in here like that. Okay, like that. Then tie it up there. Okay, like that. In there, and then make my bow like this. So my bow doesn't sit in the air, it sits right in there where I want it to sit. So I like that. I like to do that. Okay, it's up to you though. Where you want your bow to sit, that's where you will tie it. All right, so that looks great, but it looks boring. So let's decorate it a little bit. So, like that. Okay, so let's open it out and decorate it now. So I was playing around with two things. I was playing around with this green to add a pop like that. I thought, why not use this green to add a pop? Okay, which meant that I would use this beautiful butterfly over here. And I like that. Oh, I was like, let's go completely like neutral and use that in black and white, and then that as well. There. Oh, I like that too. What do? I think I'm gonna go black and white fully. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. So let us okay, since we started using vintage ink, vintage photo, let's just do that. Okay, otherwise black soot would be a great color to use. Okay, or black ink. All right, so I'm gonna add that there. Just trying to figure out which is the right side for this flower. It's confusing my little head. Do I want to add this? I know I want to add my butterfly there. Do I want to add that there in the background? Do I want to add that? Sorry if I was out of frame. Do I want to add that there? Like that? No, maybe not. Okay. Do I want to add this here? Now that looks nice, I must admit. This here, no, doesn't work. It doesn't work with the size. Okay, I can add that there, that there. I can add that there, like that, like this. Yes, I can do that. Yes, that works. Over there, just let me get this flower right, because oh goodness, it's giving me such problems. Don't know which is the right side. It's confusing my brain big time. Okay, so I can do that. Then I can add that thingy. No, that there. That maybe there. Okay, I like that. What else do we have? We have a lot of things. We got lots of things to play with here. Okay, lots of things. I mean, look at how much of things we've got to play with. Okay, so I can always add, let's see, if we're just going black and white, I can add that there, like that, that there. Okay, I think I like that. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, and then over here I'll just add that. But okay, great. I think I have my plan in mind. But what I want to do is that before I add that, let's just close this here for now, is I want to add some lace here at the bottom. Let's hope my oh, it is behaving. I don't know, maybe because it's summer, it's flowing actually too fast, to be honest. So I've got some black lace over here. Oh, everything's falling out. Stay, I say. Oh, just rhymed there. Right. So I've got this black lace. I love black. Not gothic or anything. I like black. You'll find me, if you know me, wearing a lot of black. I don't know. I didn't realize that until someone actually brought it to my attention at work. When I used to, you know, when we used to go into the office. Do you know that you like black? Oh, yeah, you're right. And then I was like, okay, fine. Since you mentioned it, it was my friend. I said, I'll make a concerted effort to buy other colors. And I did buy other colors. And people were like, wow, you actually, that color suits you. You should wear it more often. I was like, okay, I'm gonna, yep, okay. I'll add it to my wardrobe, you know, my choice of colors when I go shopping. And I did. I added red, I added turquoise, what other color? So it was either I was wearing black, navy, brown, dark brown, and gray. Black, navy, dark brown, and gray. Oh, those glue, you know, people will say, oh my gosh, you're so gloomy. Okay, but those are the colors I used to wear. And then I added red, I added turquoise, still not yellow. Ladies, yellow, no. I don't know why, but I'm not a yellow person at all. So I'm not sure why I don't do yellow. Must I put that on the inside or the outside? I mean, oh, come, don't move. Don't move. I think I like it like that. So I'm going to put it down like that. Okay, so I'm going to put, I'm going to put this down first. Like this. There. Like that. Then I'm going to put this tag. It's out of, I did it out of coffee dyed paper. So ladies, in my inspiration group, when I sometimes post stamps and stuff like that, you must be wondering, oh, why does Anthony post those kind of stamps? these tag stamps. Can you see how I just use them? Just like I actually buy the stamps so that I can stamp it up to use it like with tags and stuff. Like, you know, just throw the tag in there. It's a tag, all right. My mind just cannot comprehend how to put this on. I can't comprehend it. Yeah, I just cannot. Okay, so the next one is the butterfly. Make sure that it's the right side. I'm like having difficulty comprehending how to put that on. I know it sounds weird, eh? But it is the truth. I don't lie. Yeah. And if you're going to ask me where I got these butterflies from, no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I'm sorry. I can't tell you. They've been in my stash forever and a day. So, no, I'm sorry. I feel like I need something long. I feel like I need something long over here. Yes, I do, but I don't like the R and the R, so that's not going to work for me. Okay. I feel we can add a word though. Yes, we can add a word. Okay, so we're going to add a word there, like that. There, like that. Okay, I feel we can add that word there. All right, that looks nice. So now it's dressed up much, like, you know, better. It's dressed up now. Yeah, I want to add that. I want to add this question mark. Okay, so not everyone's cup of tea. The question mark. I can understand and appreciate it, but I don't know, this question mark and me, I don't know, I like it. I don't use it often, but man, I was like, yes, I'm gonna stamp that out and use it. Maybe because I question a lot of things. Okay, it's in my nature, but why or how or now there's a lot of things I accept. That's not kind of true. I accept a lot of things by faith. Okay, I don't question those things, but in my job I have to ask questions, so maybe that's why. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna put that down there too. I don't know, where's my scissor? So something is using her material scissor. That's prohibited. That should never be allowed. But then it is what's this word? Glue here. So ladies, we are almost done over here, and I just want to invite you, if you enjoyed this video as crazy as it was, why is this not sticking, then please give my video a thumbs up. Even if you can't get to put a comment, a thumbs up would be so appreciated, because right now I'm struggling to make the YouTube algorithm, and I really do like making videos. So I'd really like, if you thought it was good enough, to give it a thumbs up so that other people can also see it in their feeds. So you don't always only see people you subscribe to in your feed, you also see other people as well. See what I did, I took it from the other side now. Can you see that? Okay, so I can take it from that side, or I can take it from this side. Cool bananas. Cool, I like it. Yeah, so thumbs up please if you enjoyed, and also a comment would be awesome, and if you would like, you can share the video as well. I'd appreciate that. Okay, and just want to thank you so much for spending your time with me, And thank you so much, okay, for listening to my crazy nature. And yeah, just spending, you know, getting to craft with me. If you are crafting with me, that's fantastic as well. So that's it. Did you see what I did there? I just moved the lace around, or the ribbon around, so that I tied it from the other direction as well. So it depends on what direction you want to tie it from. Look at me, not even straight. Okay, and I need to give some play for that ribbon, the lace to sit down there. So that's it, ladies. I do hope that you have an absolutely blessed week until I see you again, and I will stop playing with that that bow. And if you haven't as yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing my video and liking, as I mentioned. Until I see you on Friday for your Friday freebie, take care and have an absolutely blessed week ahead. Bye bye.